Well, hello everyone, and here we are again. This is day 4.
Hello.
With my lovely guest Nadine, and I know lots of people will hop on just in the first couple of minutes or so. So we'll have our regular chit chat and see how everyone is, and then we'll hop into the meditation with Nadine. Now, we were just having a chat about this, and we were saying one bit of feedback that I've received from a few people is that when you've done meditation a lot, this is not a true guided meditation. This is very much an introduction to how to do it. And that's absolutely true. And we're thinking about doing some guided meditations, maybe once a week going forward. So I've put a poll up. Oh, exciting. At the bottom, you'll see polls, and it just says in there, have a vote on what has been your favourite day. And then Nadine and I will have a think about what we can do going forward. And we might do just a weekly, maybe an afternoon or an early evening, once a week meditation with a bit of Reiki maybe as well. So yeah, have a vote and see what you think. The other thing we were chatting about was the fact that we love the weather. It's really lovely and warm today. I mean, back in my t-shirt today, it has been washed. Make today an amazing day.
Amazing day, yay.
An amazing day. And that's all about attitude, isn't it? It's about having adopting the right attitude in the morning and getting yourself into a really good state.
Definitely.
And I've got a few slogan t-shirts. I'll wear them gradually. I bought them from a company called Om and R. OM and AH. And they have slogans, really uplifting slogans. And I find that really useful because it reminds me, especially while I'm doing these lives and I'm having to look at myself every day. Although to me that's backwards, but people keep saying to me, what's this say on your t-shirt? So I have to keep rereading it. So it becomes a bit of an anchor.
Yeah, it's quite a positive affirmation for you every time you have to say it. That's good.
Yeah, positive anchor and affirmation for my day. So as usual, I'm just checking to see whether we've gone live on Facebook, and I'll keep an eye on that while Nadine is doing.
Because I don't look. You know me, I don't look.
You're focusing on what you're doing, and I'm focusing on the admin.
Yes, lovely. That's the way I like it.
That's me in the background doing the admin.
Lovely.
So yeah, positive anchor, and it's good to have positive anchors in your life. And I find music is a great anchor. And I've been doing a little bit of looking around at different music and listening. And I don't know whether you've seen the Voce 5 group, and I posted some of these on my Facebook page the other day.
Yes, I've seen,
some a cappella amazing singing. And I did the Nightingale Sings in Berkeley Square.
Beautiful,
I know Vincent commented on that when I posted that. And these things are anchors for me. They just remind me of really lovely times. And when we are feeling a bit overwhelmed, or we go in peaks and troughs of this, don't we? Especially during lockdown. Some days you just want to cry, and other days you're feeling like it's okay. Music is a great anchor for me. It can really lift my spirit. So I've been using that quite a bit as well as the meditation to keep myself balanced. So today, and I'm very grateful. And the reason I was saying that is because I'm very grateful for music. And today's session is about gratitude and letting go of guilt.
Exactly.
So I'm, as usual, going to hand you over to the beautiful Nadine, who's going to do today's guided talk into meditation.
Yes, introduction to sort of give you a taste of how it can work for you, so you can play about with it. That's what this is all about, definitely.
And they will be on the Pure Arts Group page pretty much immediately after we do it, so that you can do it in your own time if you're not able to do it at our lunchtime sessions, which is what we've been focusing on, doing them at lunchtime. So you can be present during your lunch and have a really nice break from work. And then when we come back, we'll give you a little bit more information about other things that you can do if you're finding this useful. And please do vote in our poll.
Yes.
So I'm going to hand you over now to Nadine, and I'll see you back here in about 15 minutes or so.
Lovely. Thank you, Leslie. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us again. As Leslie said, today we're focusing on gratitude and letting go of guilt. And that's a bit of a mix of emotions going on there, because that's how it is for most of us most of the time, and that is fine. So gratitude, I'm sure a lot of you of and how powerful it can be. And if you are feeling gratitude, it is impossible to be feeling anything else. So if you find yourself in a state of stress or anxiety, mild panic maybe, or depression or anything, if you can switch your mind to gratitude, and it is quite simple with the processes that I'm sort of showing you and giving you ideas how you can play with it yourself, then as I say, if you can get yourself in gratitude and tune in to something that you're grateful for, then you are changing the way that you feel. Might be temporary, as we say with everything, but you can change how you feel and actually lift yourself out of depression, take yourself away from panic or overwhelm or anything. And the reason that we've put it together with letting go of guilt is that quite often when we start to think about gratitude, counting our blessings, if you like, thinking about how wonderful our life is, sometimes that wave of emotion and guilt comes in. And if it does, that's fine, that's normal. But I will talk you through, as I say, a little process that you can play around with yourself and practice yourself and find your own way of letting go of that guilt as well. So, as usual, get yourself nice and comfy. Make sure that you feel supported wherever you are. Feet flat on the ground if you can. If you're lying down, obviously that doesn't matter. I'm going to remember to take my glasses off again and just feel yourself safe and supported. Start to tune into your eyes. So I'm inviting you to do that too if you want to. Just let your eyes close. Start to tune into your breath, that wonderful breath that's there for you all the time to help you just focus and just settle. And again, start off with gratitude. Leslie said it earlier, but we can feel it any time we want. Be grateful for the gift you're giving yourself today. Just taking this time, this middle of the day little break that you can use to relax and reset and come out of this pressure and go back to what else you have to do today. So settle yourself, let go of all the things that we've done this morning, let that all go. It's not important at this moment in time. And also let go of anywhere that our mind might go for the future, what we're doing later on. If that pops up, that's fine, that's normal, just let it go. We're focusing on now. So with your lovely breath again, practicing that roll of breath as you breathe in, soft and gentle, taking that air into your body wherever you notice it. And then really enjoying that long, deep, slow exhalation. That's the one that relaxes you. That's the one that calms and settles you. So every time you exhale, really, really focus on it, enjoy it, and use it to help you feel better. It's there for you all the time. So breathing in, get comfortable at your own pace, breathing in a lovely breath of fresh air coming in, and then lovely, deep, long, slow exhalation, like a soft breeze waving over you if you like, or a soothing stroke as you breathe, or maybe imagining waves gently trickling over you as you breathe in, and a lovely powerful wave, softly warm, trickling all the way down your body as you exhale, going out to sea. Play around with those images and find what works for you the best. There's no right or wrong. And as I say, if you feel gratitude, you can't feel anything else. So it's a powerful tool to use to tap into whenever you want to. So I'd like to invite you now just to let your mind wander around where it's going. It might have already wandered off. Just bring it back. That's fine, gently. That's fine. And just start to think about what you are grateful for. For me personally today, it's really easy. I'm grateful for the sunshine. I'm grateful for my garden. I'm grateful for the birds' song. I've been enjoying that today, sitting in the garden this morning. Beautiful sounds. I'm grateful for my doggies. I'm grateful for sharing this with you today. I can think of so many things instantly. Again, that might make you have a little bit of a busy head. That's fine. Just notice if that's what's happening for you. You might be feeling awash with gratitude. Maybe if that's what you're feeling, just pick one. It might be simpler and easier for you to focus on one thing at a time. It's up to you how you do it, but just as you're breathing in gently and slowly, bring your mind to gratitude, something that you're grateful for. And if it helps you to focus, you can put your hands on your heart space, on your heart center if you want to. That's entirely up to you. As you're breathing in, filling your heart up with gratitude for whatever comes to mind. And it might be lots of things, as I say, you might want to focus on one. But really, really let that wash over you, filling yourself up as you breathe in with gratitude. How wonderful life is, how brilliant things are for you right here, right now. And then every time you exhale, just use that exhalation just to feel settled, feel safe, feel secure, and embed that wonderful feeling of gratitude. So as you breathe in, the next time you're ready to, in your own pace, bring that feeling up into your heart center, filling yourself up with gratitude for whatever comes to mind. Really, really feel it. And just remember at the top of the breath, I'm safe, I'm okay. And then as you exhale, just let those feelings settle. Sometimes they can be a bit overwhelming, and that's fine. Emotions can rise up too. So use every exhalation just to settle, embed those feelings so that they're deep within you. And then again, when you're ready to breathe in, just bringing that feeling up, highlighting it, filling it with energy and vibrancy, that feeling of gratitude for everything that you can be grateful for. And at the top of the breath, you're safe and okay. And as you exhale, maybe just say, I'm so grateful for whatever is coming up for you. And just notice as you're exhaling if there are any other emotions coming in, because sometimes that happens. Again, when you breathe in, tune in, focus on that gratitude. At the top of the breath, I'm safe and okay. And as you exhale, just have a little scan around your mind and your body, just noticing if there's anything else coming up. You might feel a bit down, and that might still be there a little bit. The gratitude needs to build a bit, that's fine. Or you might be feeling something different. Again, it's perfectly okay. Just notice. So breathing in again when you're ready, soft and gentle, tuning into gratitude, one thing or many, whatever works for you. The top of the breath, I'm safe and okay. And as you exhale, just notice if there's anything else swirling around with that gratitude. And it's fine if it is, it's fine if it isn't. Just notice. Notice what you notice. Feel what you feel. So one more lovely breath like that, breathing in, focusing on your gratitude, what you're feeling right here, right now, gratitude for everything in your life if you want to make it that big, or just one lovely thing for now. And as you exhale, just notice, let your mind and your body feel if there's anything else coming up for you. Doesn't matter if there isn't, but if there is, just notice it. And as I said earlier, sometimes when we're focusing on all the wonderful things in our life and what we're grateful for, an emotion that comes in is a little bit of guilt, maybe. Maybe our mind goes to the people that are less fortunate, people that aren't so lucky as us. And especially at this moment in time with what's going on for the whole world at the moment, there's a very, very mixed bag of what's going on. Everybody's got a different situation. So if you are feeling a bit of a mixture, as I say, that's perfectly okay and perfectly normal, especially now. So again, next time you're ready to breathe in, just focus on that gratitude. Focus on what you're feeling for you, your gratefulness, what you're thankful for. And then as you exhale, just notice if there's any amount of guilt. If there isn't, that's fine. But just for this purpose, just see, dig a little bit deeper maybe, and just see if you can get that mix of emotions. The gratitude, feeling wonderful, feeling grateful. But there may be a little bit of guilt, maybe a bit of sadness, a bit of grief, maybe, or loss. You might feel all of those things. And if that's coming up, just notice it and know that that is okay. It's normal to have a mixture of emotions going on. We're complex beings. So again, another lovely breath in, focusing on your gratitude for today. And as you exhale, just thinking about any guilt that might come in. And guilt can come in at any time. It tends to wash over us. We don't need to understand it. We don't need to question it too much. Just feel that feeling. And if you're not feeling it naturally, as I'm talking now, then I'd invite you just to remember a time when you did feel a bit of guilt. And it's not a pleasant emotion. So if it's just getting too much for you, remember your exhalation will settle you and calm you. You can use that. So again, as I say, breathing in when you're ready, focusing on the gratitude. At the top of the breath, I'm safe and okay. And as you exhale, just notice if there's any feelings of guilt. And just honour that emotion, accept it. If it's come in, and even if it hasn't and you're just imagining at the moment, then it's there for a reason. Maybe keeping us a bit humble, maybe appreciating, maybe highlighting our gratitude. Just honour and accept whatever emotion comes up for you. And if it is guilt, it's fine and it's okay. But remember, it doesn't have to last. No feeling has to last, good or bad. So again, that lovely roll of breath as you breathe in, tuning into your gratitude. And as you exhale, just noticing if there is another emotion and if it is guilt, honour it, accept it. It's there for a reason. You don't need to understand the reason at the moment. Just know that it's okay. And with your next breath in and out, I'd like you just to focus again on the gratitude and maybe on guilt if you've got that balance going on, maybe that conflict going on. When you honour and accept the guilt, just actually say, I don't need to focus on the guilt. Say it to yourself. I don't need to focus on the guilt. With your next breath in and out, again, just focusing on gratitude. Again, keep bringing yourself back to that, anchoring yourself in gratitude. And then as you exhale, bring your mind to the guilt, honour, accept it. Thank it. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for being there. That little bit of emotion, whatever the reason, just be grateful for that as well. Thank you. And with your next breath in and out, the same process, the gratitude, the wave of guilt may be coming in, honouring, accepting it, thanking it, but inviting it as you exhale just to leave. As quickly and simply as it came in, it can leave as you breathe. So again, that practice of breathing in, noticing the gratitude, highlighting it. Top of the breath, I'm safe and okay. As you exhale, just bringing your mind to any guilt that might be there, honouring, accepting, thanking it, and then just inviting it to go for now. Just leave as you breathe, leave as you exhale. Doesn't have to go totally. If it doesn't want to, that's fine, but just invite that emotion just to leave on your breath. So if you just practice a couple of breaths like that on your own and your own pace, I'll just be quiet for a moment while you just practice it. Your mind might wander and that's okay. But just practice that on your own for a couple of breaths. And again, if your mind has wandered because I've been quiet, that is fine. Just gently bring it back. Then next time you breathe in, we're just focusing on the gratitude, making it bigger, brighter and stronger. Top of the breath, I'm safe and okay. And as you exhale, if you notice any guilt, and even if you don't, because I've said it, you'll be thinking of it, honour, accept, be thankful. But invite it to leave for now. It doesn't need to be there while we're focusing on gratitude. And then, as I said yesterday, if we have successfully let something go, an emotion, a feeling, we've let it go. And sometimes it works for physical pain as well. We can use this process in that way too. If we've let something go, we've made a space, and that's great. But it's lovely to fill it up with love and light and energy. So I'll invite you now just to take a few breaths, focusing on that heart center, that lovely space. As you breathe in, bringing love, light, and energy in, accepting it from wherever it comes from, the universe, from yourself, from nature, into your heart space, filling it up. And then as you exhale, letting that settle, feeling comfortable and safe. And again, another lovely breath in, filling your heart with love and light and peace and energy. If you're seeing colours, make them bright and vibrant. And as you exhale, just let that feeling settle. If you're seeing colours that are bright, let them get a bit paler now, settling, fading a little bit. And again, another lovely breath in, feeling that love, light and energy, filling your heart as if you're about to burst because it's so powerful. And then as you exhale, just letting that settle, that feeling, just knowing its place in your body, in your heart center. And know that it is there for you whenever you want to tap into it. And if you have put your hands on your heart space, then I'll invite you now just to let them drop down to your lap or by your side. If you want a little stretch, that's fine. Focusing on your breath in your own time, at your own pace, just in and out. Coming back to normal now, slowly and gently, there's no rush. Feel your feet, wiggle your toes if you want to, your hands, give your hands a little bit of a shake. Roll your shoulders, coming back slowly and gently in your own time. Bit of a stretch if you want. A yawn. And if you've still got your eyes closed, then just open them and come back to the land of the living.
That's amazing. So thank you so much. And it is really important, as you say. I think the thing that resonates with me so much with that is that when you let gratitude in, nothing else can happen. It takes over and it makes you feel.
Yeah, it definitely does.
And that's especially important when you're feeling down or sad or
It really, really helps. Yeah.
overwhelmed with a set of emotions that you don't really even really understand what they are.
No, and that's the lovely thing as well. We don't have to understand them. We don't have to. I mean, I know I've talked in the previous days about gentle questioning and that, but we don't have to do that. Just go with the feelings. As I said yesterday, trust the process. You know, it really is about just tuning in with what you're feeling and knowing that whatever it is okay. But also knowing that power of the exhalation, that if it's just a bit too much for you in whatever degree, as you exhale, you can just let that change a tiny bit, and that in itself is really powerful for you to know and go with. So I
Have a
really love
choice.
that little practice
You have a
actually.
choice. It gives you
We
choices.
have a choice, exactly. We get our power back. And I think at
Mm.
this moment in time especially, we really need that, don't we? So,
It's don't focus on what you can't do.
yeah,
Focus on what you can do.
yeah,
Don't focus
exactly.
on the negative emotions. Try and
Mm,
understand what your emotions look and feel like, and then bring in the positive ones because you
yeah,
start to understand what those emotions feel like as we go through these days. You can see what it feels to be grateful, what it feels
yeah,
like when you feel guilty. We all have. They're all completely normal emotions.
They
But
are. Yeah,
the,
they are.
the power lies in taking the power back and saying, okay, I understand it. I know what it looks like, and I know that I have a choice. I have a choice in
Exactly.
how I feel and
Exactly.
how I behave. So Ted's just arrived, as you can see, because I'm stroking him.
I can see. I love it. I love it. You're
Ted's
getting your extra bit of calming and
my
soothing, aren't
extra
you?
bit of
Teddy
calming.
calming.
Ted
How
has arrived
lovely.
in the
It's
building.
lovely.
So if everyone can have a little look at the poll and maybe vote on the poll, then we'll know. And I'll put it up
Yeah, it'd
again
be
tomorrow.
lovely
So
to
we know.
know what people prefer
Ted,
and what
have
don't.
you
But as I say, hello, Teddy. I mean,
Teddy
as I say,
vote?
this is a snippet of how you can use these things to help yourself. Longer guided meditations, things like that I can do. I'm happy to chat to anybody personally about anything if you want to take any of this further.
Yeah.
This
So
is
it'd
what I
be
do
great
all
if
the
you
time.
could give us your email or your contact
Yeah,
details so that anyone who
shall I
wants
put
to,
it in the
can you
chat
put
bit?
it in the
Yeah, I
chat
will
and
do that,
also put
definitely.
it onto the Facebook Live because it'd be great for anyone who wants to take this further.
Yeah, I'm happy to chat. Yeah, even if it's just to explain a bit more or do a little guided meditation, I'm happy to do that with people. I put my glasses on if I'm putting
Pop your
something in the chat.
Ted, look, Nadine's put her glasses on now. It's all good. There we are. Sit down. So let me have a little look at the poll and see where we are at the moment. So 2 votes for day 3 so far.
Oh,
So day 3, that was yesterday, wasn't it?
yes.
And what were we doing yesterday? That
Focus
was
and clarity.
focus and
Yeah.
clarity. I'm
And
not
I think,
surprised.
especially with your group, Leslie, you know, who we're reaching out to today, I think that's key, isn't it? I think that's a really good one. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm happy to do that a bit more.
And yeah, I thought that was an amazing session today as well.
Lovely.
And it's just giving everyone who, you know, a little window into how to do this for themselves. But as I say, if they want to contact you, you're going to pop your details now into the sidebar. So if you want to speak to Nadine directly about this, and I will put them onto the Facebook live group chat as well. So
Yes,
you'll have
you
them
have,
on
haven't
there.
you? Has
And
that gone in?
no, it hasn't.
Oh, because
So
I'm tapping it and it's saying it's gone in.
oh, that's odd. I can't see it. It hasn't
Oh,
arrived in the sidebar as yet.
that's annoying, isn't it?
So
Because I'm tapping it and then it keeps sending me a message I've just sent it. So,
we're probably going to get it about 50
interesting.
times.
I'll try it again, shall I?
So what are you putting in there? Your email? Oh,
I was putting my
so what is
email,
your
yeah.
email? You tell me what it is.
It's Nadine,
Nadine.
it's all lowercase, at calmerself.co.uk. Quite simple.
There you are. Can
Yay.
you Yeah. So if you want to contact Nadine, then do go ahead. That's her email is nadine@calmerself.co.uk. And
Brilliant.
so quite long question, leaving no room for anything else is so relevant. Absolutely, Julia. That's the thing. It's when you're overwhelmed by all these other things, the minute you start looking around you and seeking out all the things that you're so grateful for, it leaves no room for anything else.
Yeah, yeah.
There are so many things. I keep it in my journal every day. I write all the things that I'm grateful for, and it definitely brings calmness. It's helped me maintain my positive mindset and my positive attitude throughout this experience. And yes, thank you so much. And we will see you back here tomorrow for the last one, which is the moon. It's about the full moon, isn't it? Tomorrow. We're going to do the full moon. Letting
Well,
things in.
we're going to use the power of the new moon it is tomorrow, which is a time for naturally for creating, which is going to fit in really lovely with our week, isn't it? And for setting intentions. So again, just using, because that's using nature, like we were saying earlier, nature's there for us and tomorrow's perfect, isn't it?
Yes,
So
so setting intentions, I think is really important because we're getting the opportunity to review and reflect and consider how we want our life to look and be after this experience. So this will be a very good moment to do, and hopefully Nadine will also tell us about her burning ceremony.
I can do if you want to. Yes, there's a whole new moon, full moon thing that I do, and I'm on that. I think I did put it in the group, didn't I? A little chat about it, but I'm happy to talk more if that's what people want, and I know you do, Leslie. So
the burning thing, obviously with safety and security in
safety,
mind.
exactly. We have
Not
to
near
be
any
tough on that.
trees.
Yeah.
Don't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. But no, that, as I say, tapping into the power of the moon is something that I do all the time, and it's there for us. So Happy
Yeah.
to share that with you.
Brilliant. So can't wait for tomorrow. I will end this session now. Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
we'll be here again tomorrow. I call the audience forward, so hopefully everyone's getting a reminder as I call that forward. But of course, we're on Facebook Live as well, and it'll be on the Pure Arts Group website to watch at your leisure on Catch Up TV. So if you're watching on Catch Up, please don't vote, because your votes won't be counted. Is that what they say?
That's what they say on the telly, isn't it? I don't know how it works.
Please don't vote, because your votes won't be counted. But
Well,
you may be charged. No, you won't be charged.
I was going to
Don't
say, at least
charge.
they won't be paying for the call,
You
will
won't
they?
be charged. You won't be charged, so it's okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
See
everybody.
you
Look forward to
here
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Same time.
Bye.
Okay. Bye for now.